Hello. Come along with me as my depression, anxiety, and self loathing briefly subside so I actually feel like getting out of the house. Let's go camping. Okay, fair warning, I filmed most of this in vertical on my phone because I'm a idiot, so prepare for the most scuffed vlog of all time. I made sure to get up at 5 a.m., so not only am I awake at the butt crack of dawn, but I get to downtown LA just in time to hit rush hour traffic. This is great. We're going solo today, which I am 37 now and been single for pretty much all of my adult life, so I tend to do a lot of stuff solo, which honestly I usually really enjoy. Not that I don't like doing stuff with friends or wish that I had someone to share my life with, but I don't know. It's hard to explain. And sometimes I think maybe something is wrong with me. We're going to Point Lobos National Reserve to hike the Loop Trail, and then camping at New Brighton State Beach. It's about a 6-hour drive from LA, and besides the unavoidable stretch of the 5 past a cattle ranch that forces you to hotbox with methane, it's a pretty enjoyable drive. Here's a totally candid shot of me listening to my favorite comedy podcast. Here's a cow. That's pretty neat. The trail was pretty crowded, but man, it was beautiful. Hey, look. It's your mom's sunbathing. Did I mention that I'm 37? I don't know why I'm so okay with being single. I think I might be somewhere on the demisexual spectrum, which feels embarrassing to admit. I don't know why. At least partially because being demi feels about like the least cool thing that you can be. I didn't even know what that meant until about a year ago. But I have zero interest in casually dating or hooking up, and I really struggle to develop romantic feelings for someone until I know them really well and develop some sort of emotional chemistry with them. And I'm a very independent person, so the idea of relying on someone else isn't that appealing to me. I've had friends tell me that I need to put myself out there more, or not be afraid of rejection, or you just gotta go on a bunch of dates before you find the one. But the reality is that I'm not afraid of putting myself out there. I've taken a bunch of risks in my life, moved multiple times, lived in multiple countries, dropped everything to pursue dreams, and I'm certainly not afraid of rejection. I faced plenty of rejection, and while it's certainly not an enjoyable experience, a shut door is far preferable to one that is cracked but won't open. But for the last 15 years or so, I have definitely met several women, ladies, gentle ladies, I don't know what the proper term is, that after I spent some time with them and got to know them really well, I thought were absolutely incredible and fell for pretty hard. And I think I would have given up my independence in a heartbeat, but for whatever reason, it hasn't worked out. Either they got into a relationship before I had really developed the feelings enough to make a move, or I made a move and they weren't interested. And there have been some beautiful and amazing women, gentle ladies, that have expressed interest in me, and for whatever reason, I never developed any romantic interest back. Again, I think maybe there's something wrong with me. Okay, but seriously, they're so cute. Look at the little guy. Okay, wait, who is editing this? Why did... Okay, stop. Stop. Seriously, stop. You're embarrassing me. Stop. Oh? Okay, why did this feel like I'm in the Lord of the Rings, though? Wow, this flower was so beautiful standing alone that I couldn't see anything else. Reminded me of you. Sometimes I wonder if people are too reliant on relationships. I definitely see people hop from partner to partner, and I feel like we rely too much on other people to fill our needs. It's why so many people end up unhappy in their relationships. If you don't like yourself, I don't think that someone else can fill that hole. No pun intended. If you can't be alone, I don't think someone else is going to magically meet all of your needs. And I feel like most media portrays life as being perfect once you've found that perfect person. And I don't think that exists. I don't think true love is about finding the perfect person that provides you with every desire you've ever wanted. True love, to me, is about finding the person who is worth choosing to love every day over and over again, even when it's difficult. But I've only had about 3 girlfriends that lasted a total of a few months, so why the fuck would you listen to my thoughts on relationships? Damn, almost got as many birds here as I got hoes on my roster. I'm just kidding. There is no roster, there are no hoes. And I believe I have mentioned that I'm 37. I finally get back to the car, a nice little 7-mile hike. Pretty slow pace, but I was watching that baby seal for a while, so cut me some slack. Campsite was full, but man, it was pretty and spacious. Check out this super sick shot of me trying to set up my tent while realizing that the poles are broken, and the video just randomly cuts off. Oh, I'm really good at this vlogging thing. Well, we got it done. Ta-da! Before I start dinner, I gotta finish getting in touch with my whiteness and enjoy a crisp IPA. Dinner is gonna be a big ass steak with some potatoes, Brussels sprouts, and mushrooms. Presentation is terrible, but god damn it tasted good. And finishing the night with maybe the most underrated activity of all time, staring at fire. Maybe it's the caveman in me. I do have a bit of a Cro-Magnon man vibe. I don't really know why I'm sharing all of this with you. There's definitely a fear of this ending up being embarrassing or that I'll be misunderstood. Feeling like no one truly understands me is as lonely a feeling as I ever experienced. And sometimes I do really wish that I found someone who thought I was interesting enough to truly try to understand me and then choose to love me anyways. And that I would feel the same way about them. That person might be out there, but maybe she isn't. And I think I'm okay with that. I think in the past, some of my independence was probably birthed because my depression made it really difficult to like myself. And I didn't want to burden some poor, gentle lady with what a flawed, boring, and ugly person I was. And I still fight those feelings sometimes. But in my 30s, I started to not only give myself some grace and discern when those thoughts are just my depression and they're not true, but also started to actually enjoy who I am. I have plenty of flaws, so many flaws. But I'm starting to appreciate how much I do bring to the table. I'm pretty cool. And you are pretty cool too. I would be super interested if anyone watching this has been single for long parts of their lives and how they experienced that time. I would love to read about it if you wouldn't mind sharing it in the comments. Or if you're in a relationship and want to lecture me on what I'm missing out on, feel free as well. I think I'm just at the point where I'm happy to wait and hope that there's still someone out there that is worth waking up every day and choosing to love despite whatever flaws they may have. And then that person will feel the same way about me. But I truly do think that as long as I still have friends around me who love and care about me, if the only person I get to wake up every day and choose to love in that way is myself, I'll be pretty happy with that as well. I'm pretty dope. And I hope you feel the same way about yourself. Thanks for watching.